Today we'll discuss how a light bulb works. It's also known as incandescent light bulb. It has a long history of corrections and modifications. And it was Thomas Edison who gave the first commercially successful bulb in 1879. This is the bayonet mount, also called the holder. These are the electrical foot contact points where we apply the electricity. This is the glass tube or glass bulb. All the components are put inside this. This is called the filament. Many types of filament were tested with this, from carbon filament to tantalum metal filament and many more. And now we have the tungsten filament. It has a very high melting point, like 3695 degrees Celsius, and very high electrical resistivity, which is needed for our purpose. Okay, now this is the contact wire. Generally this is made of lead. It makes the circuit completed. And these two wires hold the filament. Generally this is made of molybdenum. And here is a very interesting thing inside this glass tube. The element of this wire is not same as the element of the contact wire. This is different, and this is called Dewey wires. Now the question is, why is it different? Because on passing current, the thermal expansion of wire and glass should be same. Otherwise glass will break. So we need a material whose thermal coefficient is very close to the thermal coefficient of glass. So that we use the Dewey wires. It's made of heterogeneous alloy and it has a minimal oxidation property. When we connect power source with the electrical foot contact, current will pass through the coil, that is the tungsten coil. The main feature of tungsten is that when current passes through it, it gets heated, and on heating it emits light. So the idea is, to get more light we need more heat, and to get more heat we need more resistivity in the wire. And from Ohm's law we know the greater length, the greater resistivity. So that this tungsten wire is coiled so that we get a long length in a small place. And the cross-sectional area is also reduced to get more resistance in the coil. And one more important thing, why it gives yellow light? Why not a white light? So you can see, when we just switch it on at starting, it gives a deep red light, and after some time it gets yellow. Basically, it's due to the temperature. For higher temperature, it will go to white, and then blue, and then ultraviolet. But at the point where it gives white light, it starts to melt. So the manufacturer restricts the temperature below this white point by setting the resistance of the wire. Now the main problem is, when metals are heated, they start to oxidize very quickly. As a result, the tungsten wire doesn't live long. So to prevent the oxidation, oxygen are removed and we replace it with the gases like nitrogen, argon, like this. And one more facility with this light bulb is that it can be operated with any type of voltage source like DC or AC, because here we need the current to flow through the coil irrelevant of the direction of the current. Anyhow, if current passes through it, it will get heated and it will emit light. So this is all about light bulb.